Satnam. Welcome to Friday Online Sadhana. I just do it on Friday. You can watch it whenever. I do it on Friday because Friday is, according to Wicca, ruled by the element air, and that is all about communication, and it also is governed by the color green, and then therefore corresponds to the heart chakra, which is all about like giving and communicating and friendship and stuff. So I just felt like it was a good day, good energy to go ahead and put my practice online for people to share. And this is a lot for people who don't have like a yoga class in their area that they really like. Um, because yoga is really popular in big cities but not so much in smaller cities, or for people who are just really busy and really like to do a group practice or do a class and can't make it to too many throughout the week. This is something that you can just do at home whenever you have some time. You can just go onto my channel and read the descriptions of the Kriya and see which one sounds interesting. I always try to do ones that I think are very applicable to kind of like the astrological energy, combined with like what's going on with current events. So, a lot of stressful things have been happening recently with all these shootings and talks of terrorism and all this stuff, and it's awful. We should really just shift our focus and talk about what's stressing us all out instead of, talking about these events that are happening somewhere else in the world. I mean, if you have people that live in San Bernardino or Paris, or Mali or wherever else these horrible things have been happening recently, I can understand the connection. But if you don't really have a connection there, then I think talking about it is just kind of gossip. We should talk about what's bothering you in your life and try to fix that. So today we're going to do this Kriya called to take away stress. And it's pretty short, but it has a couple hard moves, but it's totally doable. I'll offer as many modifications as I can. So let's just go ahead and tune in. So rub your hands gently together and then press them together slightly so you can feel a little bit of a pull across the back. Bring the thumbs to the sternum. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. And inhale to tune in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale. Suspend the breath. So I really held my breath there for as long as I could comfortably. As soon as it started to get a little panicky and stressful, I just let it go today. But it's good to kind of build that up and see how long you can hold your breath in and hold your breath out. And taking a little sip of breath in as you're suspending that breath, you inhale and you hold it maybe for 20 seconds and you start to get that little panic mode, like, oh no, I'm running out of breath. Just take a little sip in. And you can probably hold it for twice as long. Let's go ahead and start with some alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to go ahead and bring your right hand into this kind of hang ten mudra with the middle three fingers over, the pinky and the thumb out. Close off the right nostril. Take the left hand into Gyan mudra and rest on your knee. And take a deep breath in through the left nostril. Close it off. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close off and exhale through the left. And continue in this pattern at your own pace, following the breath in and out of the nostrils. Continue the cycle of breath until you end on an exhale out of the left nostril. And then when you've exhaled through that left nostril, lower the hand and take a deep inhale through both nostrils. Couple deep, purifying, balancing, cleansing breaths. And slowly open your eyes. We're going to go right into the Kriya. So you're going to come sitting on your heels. Sitting on your heels isn't comfortable for you. You're more than welcome to just sit in easy pose, a cross-legged pose. You're going to sit on your heels with your arms stretched out front, right hand over the left. Thumbs locked. So you're going to bring your hands stretched out in front. You're going to lock the thumbs. And then you're going to make kind of like a V shape out of the hands, and the right hand is on top. This mudra is straight out in front, and you're leaning forward just a little bit, the arms straight and stretching forward from the shoulders. You're going to put your tongue out and do breath of fire through an open mouth for 3 minutes. So breath of fire is that quick inhalation and exhalation with a slight belly pulse. But instead of doing it through your nose, today we're going to do it through our open mouth with the tongue sticking way out. Your tongue's going to get dry, your throat's going to get dry, mouth's going to get dry, it's going to get super uncomfortable. Push through as long as you can. Don't close your mouth and swallow until you feel like you're absolutely going to die or throw up or something like that. But you're going to be fine. It's not going to hurt you. So just try to go past that sensation and just push through. Easier said than done, right? And begin. Inhale and exhale. This adds strength to your nervous system, that last exercise. Next, you're going to come into crow pose, which is kind of a squat. Our crow is a little bit different than like a hatha yoga crow. It's just going to be sitting on the heels with the legs, with the feet parallel to each other. And it helps me to have a little bit of height to stand on for my heels, just like an inch or so. So I just fold up a blanket, put it behind my heels. Makes me a little more stable and allows me to bring my feet into alignment so that they're parallel with each other, which I think is better for the knees. So that's the way you want to do that. Now you're going to begin with your hands up above your head out to a 60-degree angle. And you're going to begin clapping your hands rapidly over your head as fast as you can with the entire arm. So we're going to start like that. Clapping. Great. Keep clapping. Just a couple more seconds like this. And now we're going to begin crisscrossing our hands over our head in kind of the same motion, alternating which hand's in front. And maintain. Keep going at your pace. Again, if crow pose doesn't work for you, you can squat slightly. You can come to a standing position and just squat, or you can stay in easy pose. Getting hot. You'll notice my hands have dropped down a little bit. It's getting a little harder. I'm trying to keep them up as high as I can. Just do your best. If you have to bring your arms down, just keep crisscrossing them. Just do it like this. Minute and a half left. Keep going. Ten more seconds. Inhale, arms straight up into that V just for a second, and then exhale and come down. You're gonna lie flat on your back and raise your legs up to 90 degrees. And then we're gonna do the same thing with our legs. We're gonna crisscross the legs as fast as possible for 3 minutes. Halfway there, keep up. 25 seconds. Inhale the legs straight up, and then exhale, lower them down. Just relax for a moment. And stay on your back, I believe. Yeah, we're going to come into a modified shoulder stand. It's a shoulder stand, and then you're leaning a little bit with the feet closer to the ground. So it's going to feel like you're falling over, and it's really tough. It's really hard on the arms. So just do this the best that you can. And if you can't do shoulder stands, you can come into bridge pose, or you can come into even a supported bridge pose with a block, which I'm going to show you guys because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the shoulder stance, but then I'm going to do the supported bridge pose today. So you're going to come into shoulder stand. I recommend doing that by first kind of coming into a preparatory plow pose almost. So your knees are near your forehead, and you're going to shimmy your elbows and your shoulders underneath you for support as much as you can. Then you're going to raise your legs up into the air. And now here's a really bad shoulder stand. Here's a better shoulder stand, a little more straight. And then this leaning one, you're leaning out like this a little bit. It's really tough on the forearms. So here's kind of your regular shoulder stand. Here's your super lazy one, right? And then here's this modified pose of leaning. I'm on my cycle today, so I'm not going to do an inversion for 3 minutes. So instead, I'm going to take my block on medium height and stick this underneath my tailbone and do a supported bridge pose. So go ahead and choose your position. If you're doing that shoulder stand, then you're more than welcome to lean into it for 60 degrees, in the 6 degrees for just a couple seconds, and then come back into a regular shoulder stand and just do your best. In a supported bridge pose, you could also bring your legs up into the air and then lean them at a 60-degree angle just to feel a little bit of abdominal work. Go ahead and come out of shoulder stand or take the block out from your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Maybe try to bring your knees to nose. Now rock up and come into baby pose. And you're going to use your hands here for a little self-massage. So you're going to pat the lower back rhythmically in the area of the third, fourth, and fifth vertebra and the kidney area. Pat in a slow and relaxing rhythm. Come in easy pose. I'm just going to pat your back like this. One minute left. hands at your knees and slowly push yourself up, coming into seated pose. Set yourself up for a little meditation. So if you need cushion to sit on, or a little shawl or head covering, go ahead and get whatever you need. And we're going to recite a mantra called Raka Rakanahar. I suggest at this point pausing the video and looking up Raka Rakanahar, and maybe having it up on a screen next to you, like pulling it up on your phone or something, and have it spelled here as a R-A-K-H-E, first word, Raka. Raka Nahar is R-A-K-H-A-N-H-A-R. And it means God himself. It's a whole mantra. Raka Raka Nahar, Aap Ubadiyan, Guriki Pedi Padi, Kajasubadiyan, Hoa Ap Dayal Manaho Navasariyan, Sarajanai Kasang Bavajala Tariyan, Sakatanan Dushtakin Ma Babadiyan, Tisaya Baki Teka Nanaka Manamai, Jisasimarata Suka Ho Sagale Du Gajai. I know my Gurmukhi's awful probably, but I know a couple of the tunes and I can sing along with them pretty confidently in Aquarian sadhana. But just so you know, it means God himself is looking out for us. God gives us light and takes care of our affairs. God is merciful and never forgets us. God guides us, giving us good people to help us. God does not allow hurt to come to us. I take comfort in the thought of God. When I remember God, I feel peaceful and happy and all my pain apart. So it's a really supportive and grounding mantra for kind of like removing fear and helping you feel supported and guided, nurtured and loved, all these kinds of things. So we're gonna chant that mantra, I feel like, or you can just listen to it as well. And we're gonna have our arms up in a certain position. We're gonna do this this meditation for 11 minutes. Arms are crossed at chin level with the right hand on top of the left. Satajanaka Sangha Bhavachalakariya Sakitanina Dushtakin Mahapipariya Jisasayabaki Tenka Nanagamanana Jisasamaraka Sukha Bhavasagale Dukaja Jisasamaraka Sukha Bhavasagale Dukaja Guru Gitara Pare Kajasavariya O Alapatayala Manavasariya Satanjanaka Sangapava Chalakariya Sakitanyana Dushtakin Mahavidariya Sasayavaki Teka Manakalamena Jisasamaraka Sukha Bhavasagale Jisasamaraka Sukha Bhavasagale Dukaja Rake Rakanahara Pupariya Guru Gitara Pare Kajasavariya Over halfway there. Sakatane Bushkin Mahadipaya. This is time to be taken. Just sing my out the super, circling to the job. Just sing my out the super, circling to the job. Rocket and I'm not occupied. Guru ke pair khaaye, just alive. Oh, Kundalini, la 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 la. Sadhujina ke sangha bhavan jalatari. Sakintane vidushta ke mahadakari. Tis the serving keep just sing what out the super suddenly do the just sing what out the super suddenly do the Guru ke pair khaaye, just oh, Apataya la 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 Vasaya. Sadhujina ke sangha bhavan jalatari. Sakritane Bushta ke mahadivaya. Just a silent gate. What out the super, suddenly do the job. Just a sinner out the super, suddenly do the job. Rocket and I'm not occupied. Couldn't get better party, just alive. Oh, I could tell la Vasaya. Second July, the sun that the Jalatari. Secretary of the Bush, the Ken, Mahadari. This is I repeated. Just a sin out the super, somebody do the job. Just a sin out the super, somebody do the job. Rocket and I'm not occupied. Couldn't get better party, just alive. Oh, Apataya la 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 Vasaya. Sadhujina ke sangha bhavan jalatari. Sakintane vidushta ke mahadivaya. Just a sign of the gate, just a samurai to super suddenly do the job. Just a samurai to super suddenly do the job. You're gonna wanna be fire. Could get better by just alive. Inhale, hold the position, and exhale, relax the arms. Listen to a couple more rounds of the mantra as you sit and relax with your eyes closed. Says here, consciously use the tip of your tongue and the upper palate when chanting to stimulate the hypothalamus, which I'm sure you can feel. If you were chanting it, you can just feel that there's a lot of tip of the tongue, right behind the teeth action. It says here to go ahead and give yourself a little 5-minute nap after this. So we'll go ahead and close. We'll sing the song, and then please lay down. After you turn off this video and rest for at least 5 minutes. Then it says to end, to come out of the relaxation. Do briefly do cat stretch from left to right. So you're laying on your back and you bring one knee into the chest and then you guide it over the other side of your body. So you get a nice spinal twist. Raise and lower the shoulders, roll the neck, stretch the rib cage, roll the digestive area, stretch the hands, wiggle the toes, blink, move the lips, and roll the tongue around the front of the teeth. This is a pretty specific way to kind of get up. But basically what you'll do is you'll just come out of the corpse pose, Shavasana, laying on your back, very gently. And just start by kind of doing the cat stretches and then doing some other, small micro movements, moving your hands around a little bit, roll your head around a little bit, and then do this thing with the teeth. You're going to roll the tongue around the back of the teeth. Oh, around the front. It's like that, maybe like you're cleaning, chocolate or peanut butter off your teeth or something. So just remember that. Do that last. And it says here, some comments about the Kriya. It says, yoga is a science through which a person can use his mental, physical, and spiritual being to tap into the infinity of God. This set is designed to take away stress so that we can totally enjoy what we're living for. Why we're here. It's a playground. It's not a prison. I'm sick of people trying to make us feel afraid to go outside. And I live in New York City, so that energy is really thick. So, resist that, go outside. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go into public places. Don't be afraid to enjoy your life on planet Earth. Anyway, let's go ahead and close the long time sun. So bring your hands together. At the heart center, thumbs at the sternum. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And inhale to sing the long time sun. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam. Thank you so much, guys. Wonderful weekend. Those holidays are gearing up. Don't buy anything for Christmas. Don't do it. Just spend time with people. Send them a nice letter, nice piece of art. And enjoy your build up to the holidays here.